Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Hey,
Perfect, man. Thank you for coming on. I'm happy we got to do this.
Yeah, me too, man. What's going on, baby?
I was literally just with Tony and Jake last night, and that's who put us in contact. So it was a good night. Benny was playing in Massachusetts.
Yeah, man. Those are bros, man.
How'd you link up with them? Because you're from Jersey, right?
Absolutely. My brother, Fat Boy SSC,
Yeah, of course.
made the connection with Tony, and then we linked with Benny, and we did the feature. We did a song.
Yeah, the track just came out last week, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, that
We
video was dope. I was watching that yesterday.
thank you, appreciate it. But yeah, we went to Connecticut to his show. He had a show in Connecticut. Then from there, we went to the studio. And then after we recorded the record that same night, we shot the video all the way to like 7 in the morning. It was an all nighter.
Bro, I'm like a comedian and my shows end at like 11 or 12 and then I'm tired. Like, they were in the studio till 2 and they were staying out later. I was like, I need to tap out. I don't get it's crazy, the work ethic.
Nah, absolutely. I mean, it just comes with the territory, you know.
Yeah.
You got to go hard. If you want success, you got to go hard. Sometimes you got to sacrifice certain things. Less sleep. Sometimes you might skip a meal, skip 2 meals. You might not even eat the whole day, depending.
Nah, for real. Well, it's funny because I was looking at your music. I was going back and listening on streaming. You only have one project out, but then I was looking for like interviews that you had, and bro, you have interviews from like 10 years ago that I was watching, and that shows that determination and dedication.
Yes, brother, for real, for real. I've been doing. I got signed in 2002.
Really? That was your first deal?
Yeah, it was a mixtape, like let's say like Clue and Fab.
Okay.
It was like that. It was a mixtape promotional deal with DJ Lazy K.
And that
Yeah.
was in 2002.
Yep. But I was already in the scene of the industry at 15, 16. In 2002, I was 18. I had turned 18.
Okay. And was that like a funky deal? Like, was it because I know first deals usually can fuck you up.
Yeah, it was a funky deal, but not funky where it could ruin me. It was
Yeah.
like a promotional mixtape deal where they're gonna put me on all their mixtapes, take me everywhere, introduce me to different people, and see what could happen. But the DJ, she's a mixtape queen. She's a legend in the hip hop industry. She won just those awards every time. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
the whole thing is, I guess she lived up to her name because her name is Lazy K. So she was pushing me the way I was supposed to be getting pushed. So
Yeah.
I had the streets in my ear. I was young. I was dumb. I didn't know the business. I was going off of ego. All over the streets telling me, yeah, man, you're hot. She ain't doing shit for you, bro. Leave her alone, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, I fell victim to that. And now as an older, mature artist that's been around for a while, I double back and I'm like, damn, maybe I handled that situation wrong. Maybe I should have had a little bit more patience. I could have been in a better position earlier. But
No,
I
I
was
feel you. Yeah. But it's tough because you said you were 18. You started rapping at 15. Like, that's 3 years in. You're young. You have a deal. Like, sometimes it's hard because I go back to those times and I'm like, I'm only 25, but still, if I was 18 and I had shit I had now, I'd fumble the bat. Like, I'd fumble it so quick because I wasn't mature yet. Like, I didn't know how to handle that shit.
nah, for real, man. It was I was going. Imagine that, like you come from high school and you go straight into the music business with no management, no nothing. You're just a young boy, like, and I'm hyped. I didn't have artist development. She's bringing me around Dipset, Cam, Jim Jones, Cassidy, Busta Rhymes, Swiss Beats. I'm around all these famous artists that I grew up listening to. Mind you, I'm still growing up. I'm still a kid. I'm a teenager.
Yeah.
So, man, I'm starstruck. I don't know how to move correctly. She's telling me, yo, you can't be doing that. You can't be like a fan. You got to be like a fan on the low. but you got to act like a star. Like, I'm like, all right, but how do you do this? I don't know. Like, I'm fresh out of high school. Like,
How did that come together? Like, how did you go from 15, you start rapping, to 18, you get this deal?
well, I was a battle rapper. Like in high school, I don't know if you're too familiar with like artists, how a lot of artists start. They be freestyling in school, in the cafeterias. Then other guys want to battle you, so you start battling in front of everybody. One thing led to another. I was good at battle rap. So my street brothers, the hustlers, they used to take me from hood to hood, putting bets on me, like wages, like
Oh,
you know, I,
really?
I got 5,000 on my man, yo. So now I'm going to hood, winning, battling everybody, and to the point, I linked with this one guy, and he was doing his thing. He's older than me. He was doing his thing. He was already plugged into Lazy K. He started bringing me around. He's like, yo, you gonna run with me? Because he loved the way I rap. And he would make me rap everywhere I go. So Lazy K, we went to her studio in Jersey City. That's where Joe Budden's, the same studio Joe Budden and the A-Team recorded out of. Remy Ma was there. We used to hang out with Remy Ma before Lean Back. Right before
Oh,
Lean.
wow.
Yeah, Remy Ma, Shells. I don't know if you know Shells, the battle rapper from back.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yep, him. We used to run around with them. And First Lady L, that's the murder mommy. She's like a big promoter from Jersey. And we used to run around with them, be in the studio. I used to rap. I had a big battle with Fatal Hussein in her studio. Rest in peace, my brother. It was crazy. After that, Lazy K said, wow, this little young boy was battling Fatal Hussein. Fatal Hussein back then had billions of raps in his head. I gave him written and freestyle. And to the point where it caught her attention. Then she threw a rock the mic with Rock Nation. It wasn't Rock Nation, Rockefeller. Back then they did like a joint battle rap thing in Essex County in Newark, New Jersey. I joined. They asked me to be part of it, and I beat everybody in the tournament. And at the end of the tournament, I got a feature with J.R. Ryder from Dipset.
Wow.
I got field time. I got beats, and then we went out to eat to celebrate. And when we were eating, celebrating, she was like, "I want you to be my artist." Like, and from there on, and we was in there. As a matter of fact, one thing I left out, the last battle in that tournament was me and Arsenal the Rebel. Arsenal the Rebel is the biggest battle rapper in Jersey right now. Him, Sue Surf, and then everybody else,
Yeah.
But back then, he was fresh off of 106 in Park. So seemed like unbeatable, and I beat him.
Were you were born with a natural talent? Like, were you younger? Like, do you think it just came, like, it found you? Like,
I honestly feel like the way it started, I was pushed to do it. A friend of mine's, Duran Jones, he rapped. And he was like freestyle. And I was like, yo, that shit is so dope how you could do that. He was like, try it, bro, try it. Like, nah, it ain't for me. He was like, bro, you don't know unless you try. I'm like, I bet. So he pushed me to do it. He said, just whatever comes to your mind, say it and just make it rhyme. So I did it and it was good. And then I continued. He was boosting up my like confidence and like, telling me, just keep going, bro, just keep going. And then his reaction, like, damn, see, you nice, bro. And I was like, oh shit, what? I'm going off of him. Like, okay, I'm nice. So I went off that adrenaline and I kept going. And I guess it was naturally built up. Like
that's a real friend right there, because you definitely were talented. And in that moment, if he's gassing you up, like, he wouldn't be like, you suck. But you do need you kind of need someone to support you in the beginning. Like, you need someone to come up and be like, nah, keep going. Because as an artist, you are your harshest critic.
No, absolutely. And I even had plans of doing this. I wanted to be a soccer player. I used to be skinny. I'm a little fat now. You know what I mean?
You wanted to be a soccer player.
Yeah, that was my dream. Because that's what
I'm nice.
Yeah, I'm from South America, so I played soccer my whole life, like growing up. And I was a freshman. I was a varsity in freshman year.
Really? Damn.
Yep. I could have went. I could have if I would have kept going and I didn't fuck up how I fucked up. I would have been probably in the pros.
What happened?
I tried to. I was running with a certain. I was running with the wrong crowd, and I tried to be a little tough. Like try to be a little gangster, and I tried to rob. I tried to rob somebody, and then the police came and they realized I wasn't going. I didn't live in the district where I was going to school at because I was going there because it was a good school for soccer. But I
Oh,
district. I'm from the hood, so but my cousin lived there, so I used his address. And when
just
they
for soccer. Damn.
yeah, and then when they found out that that I didn't live out there, the police came because we did something bad to that kid. Like it was me and a couple of my guys, we did them dirty. So the police came because it was a lot of people out there that knew what school I went to. Oh, it was this person. He went to that. He goes to that school. The police came the next day on a Monday.
To your school.
Yeah, and they took me out, and they was gonna lock me up and everything, but they let me go because I was a minor. And they said released me to my mother, and it was like basically everything was over with. But they said, oh well, you don't even live in West Orange, you live in Orange. That's not.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they kicked me out of school, went back to Orange, and that's when my rap career took off.
Do you ever regret, like, do you miss soccer? Like, do you wish you, even after that shit, do you wish you had kept doing it?
I honestly did kept doing it, but not like to the professional level. But honestly, right now, I do regret it because if I would have kept going hard with sports, like, just I wouldn't be as big as I am right now, man. I would have been
Yeah.
fit. I let that
Nah,
because the rap shit took over.
I
What?
feel you. I mean, I'm like 270 right now, but I was like 220 when I started the podcast. And it's just like I not, I feel you where it's like that working out, it's hard, man. It's like on top of everything. If you have like a routine, then that's the
Yeah. It is. It gets a little like trying to balance out the time because it's the time. Like you got music, you got like remember I broke day in the studio, the all that. That's a constant thing. Like
yeah.
I just woke up. That's why I said I was like, hey man, 2 o'clock. I was like,
Bro,
cool, I'm cool, I'm cool. So I
I'm gonna
just
be honest. I just woke up too, though. I was dead from the studio of Benny last night, and then I woke up. So we're in the same boat.
yeah, man. So I was like, man, this. So it kind of throws you off from the gym and trying to stay focused, even your eating habits, like drinking, all
Yeah,
that, all that comes to play. That's how I got big. I got big because I wasn't the only active thing I was doing is having sex. You know what I mean? Other than that,
yeah.
it's drinking, eating late, studios. You're around every like smoking,
And if
all
you
back.
have a show, you want to party after it. You want to enjoy it. You want to have a good meal. You don't want to be
Exactly.
like, all right, let me go eat a salad and go to bed right now. It's like, what the fuck? You know what I mean?
Yeah. But yeah, man. But
But then
that's
you see rappers like Busta or just cut now.
yeah.
Like,
But I think I took for that situation. You know what I think it is? They have more luxuries than us because I'm up and coming. Like not up and coming, but I didn't hit that success level where as my lifestyle could change, I could have a personal cook that could
yeah.
cook certain meals. They have luxuries for that, so they could
Yeah.
got gyms in their house.
And if you're driving home late night, you're the only thing open's McDonald's. Like you gotta
Uh, You're
what do you
absolutely.
wish you knew back then? Like when you got that first deal? Like you said you felt like you wish you handled it differently.
I wish I would have knew I had how to conduct the business, how to handle myself, how to move, because I could have did way more with that cosign, with having her name and if I knew how I move now, if I would have knew that back then, I would have been in a bad way. I would have probably been already. I would have been on DJ Khaled's album somewhere. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I'll be on that Hove did record with Jay-Z and them.
And I know what you mean where it's like you have to like every day you have to like take the last day, like what you were able to do, and push it forward. Like you can't just like relax. But for artists who are listening, like, what do you mean, like with that cosign, what do you wish you did? Support for Bucked Up is brought to you by Manscaped, who is the best in men's below the waist grooming. Let me say, they sent me the precision package, and life is so much better with aerodynamic balls. It includes the Crop Preserver Ball Deodorant, the Lawnmower 4.0 Trimmer, the Weed Whacker Ear and Nose Hair Trimmer, the Crop Reviver Toner, the Performance Boxer Briefs, and a travel bag to hold all your goodies. Join over 6 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped with this exclusive offer for you. 20% off and free worldwide shipping with code BUCKEDUP at manscaped.com. That's right, 20% off and free worldwide shipping with code BUCKEDUP at manscaped.com. Their 4th generation trimmer features a cutting-edge ceramic blade to reduce grooming accidents thanks to their advanced skin-safe technology. The Lawnmower 4.0 is waterproof and also has a 4,000 watt LED spotlight that you need for a more precise shave. Because this trimmer is waterproof, you can say goodbye to the mess on your bathroom floor. Get 20% off and free worldwide shipping on manscaped.com when you use code BUCKEDUP. Again, that's 20% off and free worldwide shipping when you use code BUCKEDUP. Let's get back into it.
Man, if with that cosign, I wish I would have just ran with it a little bit more. Like actually approached other artists and did more collabos, did more features with bigger artists, get my name more known out there. Like, put in footwork. Like, rest in peace, Stack Bundles. Me and him got music together. And that's off of her Lazy K. Because I went and she like I said, all I had was her name to go off because she wouldn't come with me nowhere unless it's something she had going on. But if I said, yo, listen, I want to meet Stack Bundles, he invited me to the studio, come on, like, she won't come with me. Yeah. That means I have to go myself off of just me saying, listen, I'm Lazy K's artist. To the point when I went to go meet Stacks, his manager's like, you're Lazy K artist? How do I know that? I'm like, because I am. Why would I lie? And he was like, I'm going to call her right now. And then she was like, yeah, that's my artist. And he was like, I'm sorry. But I was like, come on, come in the
This
studio.
is before, social media and shit.
Yeah, exactly. So,
Damn, really? He was like, you're lying. Like, you're definitely, he called her in front of you?
The manager, his name Quills, back in the day.
Damn.
Yeah. But, I mean, sometimes they have to, confirm.
100%. Because yeah.
So, yeah, but I just wish I would have took that further. I wish she would have been more hands-on, more like, because at that young age with my brain, like, I don't know the business. She's older. She's been in it. She knows what to do, what features to connect me with. She should have helped me make it happen instead of me trying to do it on my own. So that's about it. I just wish I had a team. I didn't have a team back then. It was just me by myself.
Yeah.
Now everything changed, to experience.
Yeah, so what about that new push that you're on? Because the only album you have, I know you have mixtapes and shit, but the only album on streaming is 2021. Like, what is this new push that you're?
Well, the new push is I ran into all right, put it like this. In 2021, I almost gave this up.
Really?
I said, this is my last year. This is my last year trying to do anything. But I said to myself, I'm going to give it my 100% all. Because I always gave it like 90%. But I also live a life. I have a kid. I have regular life shit that I got to deal with. So sometimes I would let other stuff get in the way of me going 100%. So this time I said, listen, I'm going to cut everybody off that's around me, that's not helping me, that's not doing nothing, and it's just riding my wave. Because I already had built a name up for myself through the years. So I know everybody, all the famous rappers I know, Pete Rock, DJ Premier, I know everybody. So, and they respect me, those my peers, but the people I had around me weren't helping me push. It's like they only came to when I had big events like, oh, I'm about to do a video with Jada Kids, so I'm going to D Block Studios. Now they want to come around. But when I say, yo, listen, I need everybody to push. I need y'all to wear these shirts. I need y'all to post my album out, everything. They wouldn't do that. So I'm like, you know what? If I'm doing all this on my own, then I don't need them because I'm about to go hard. And if I make this pop, I don't want nobody to be around me that didn't help me push when I needed them. So I said, all right, this is my last year. I'm gonna go hard. I cut everybody off. I even started doing reggaeton music.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
So I said, let me do rap. I never had an album on all major platforms, right? So I was like, I want to put an album, a solid project that I could promote on all digital platforms. And I'm gonna I basically speak it to existence. So I call this success because that's what I want. I want success. So I'm like, I'm gonna name it success and I'm gonna invest in myself. I'm gonna spend that money on these producers to get these beats. I'm gonna do what I gotta do. I'm gonna make this a perfect album. You know what I'm saying? And then I even went and got Pain in the Ass from Jay-Z albums that does the intros to do my intro. Because I want this to be like my Reasonable Doubt, my Illmatic. I want this to be my first baby like that. I'm gonna push 1,000%. So I did that. I put that album out in 2021. I mean, it was like everybody's fucking with it. They love it. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? It's fire. I did a video for each like certain songs where I got 2 singles off of there that I shot a video for, the intro and Living in a Nightmare. It's bubbling. Boom. Next thing you know, I said, all right, now I got that going. Let me try this reggaeton thing. So I could kill them with boy. I'm like, now I'm stepping out the box. I'm like, my whole life, they say, you should tap into your Spanish roots. Your people are going to support you. But I wasn't a Spanish type of artist. So, but I was like, you know what? Let me try it. My girl, I ended up being with a Puerto Rican girl, and that's all she plays was reggaeton music. So I'm like, all right, I'm listening. I'm like, yo, I think I could do this. And I told her, I'm like, babe, watch, I'm gonna do a song for you in Spanish, a reggaeton joint, so she could try to make her happy.
Yeah.
So, all right. When I did it, I was like, oh my God, this is a hit.
That track is fire. Yeah.
I didn't know I had it in me, brother.
How'd she feel about it?
Oh, she loves it. She loves it. Look. I'm gonna tell you a little secret. She's behind me right now. She's just laying down, so she's gonna cut. So she's hearing everything I'm saying. Word up.
She likes the track. Yeah.
Word. So I said, I take 100% in what I do. So I said, you know what? This is a hit. I know what a hit sounds like. I was like, okay, I'm gonna invest in a video. So I went to this new club that's in my city in Newark, New Jersey. It's called Lil Tijuana. It's a big club. It has a good like vibe and scenery for a reggaeton video. I invested $1,150. You know what I'm saying? $1,150 to use it for the video, not knowing that that investment was going to end up building a relationship with me and that owner of that club. So my next video that I did for one of my songs off Success album, my intro, while I'm cool with him already on Instagram, I see he posts, yo, I got a McLaren for my birthday. So they showed him like, yo, he got a new McLaren. And I DM'd him like, big bro, yo, how much you gonna charge me to let me use your McLaren in my next video? He said, don't worry about it. Just let me know. Don't worry about the money. Just let me know when you want to shoot and you can come shoot. I'll let you use it. So I'm like, that's love. So
love.
I shot the video. He was feeling it. Right after the video, he said, jump in the McLaren, we're out. I'm like, what you mean? I'm taking you out. We're going to the club. He took me to the club and he opened up to me and said, yo, listen, bro, I don't really bring new people in. Like, but you got a vibe, you got a good vibe and a good thing about you that I just gravitate to you and I fucks with you. So from now on, like whatever I got going on, I'm gonna involve you. You know, we family now. I'm like, yo, that's dope. You know what I'm saying?
That's love, yeah.
After that, I went out with him again on my birthday. He spoiled me like he's a billionaire, so he's just throwing money, taking me everywhere, boom, boom, boom. And he had his man there. His man's another billionaire. His name's Tuti, Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? We bonded that night. He heard my music. He was like, yo, you dope. And little by little, I spoke to him about I need help. I need a team behind me. I need financial backing. I need this, that, and third. He said, "Don't worry." He was like, "Let's do a feature. We'll help you get you a feature at least or something." One thing led to another. He got me the feature with Benny the Butcher, and he became my manager. Like he was like, "Yo, listen, I'm a manager. Like you're my team now." And now I'm gonna go 100%. I'm a bit bigger than you ever were. I'm gonna make you bigger than you ever was. And I'm like, all right, and we've been rocking since the Benny the Butcher. We did Benny the Butcher. We got a joint with Fat Boy, a remix with Al Bial for the Benny the Butcher joint, because Al Bial, my little brother, he just came home.
I see. Yeah.
So now we got that going. Now we're trying to figure out what's going to be the next feature. He's even investing in the reggaeton. He wants me to do a big feature with a reggaeton artist that he's going to pay too. I don't know if it might be Nicky Jam. It might be somebody around that. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
big.
That all came from you investing a good amount of money in yourself, but like a smaller amount of money, and it pays off. Yo, people don't realize that. Like people think that like when you open a business, you're gonna make money off that shit right away. No way, bro. You gotta spend money to make money, and you gotta invest in yourself to then push to see what's happening since that time.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's something that I lacked of. Like me investing in myself financially, because like I said, I'm from the bottom. So I always had a name. My name is bigger than my wallet. Put it like that.
Yeah.
Know how to make it make sense. Like, how can I make my name make money for me? How can I make it work for me? Because I'm doing all this music. I got songs with Fred the Godson, Rod Digger, Arsenal, the best of them. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, why I'm not seeing no major breakthroughs with these features and this accolades I got. Where's the money at? How do I make it make sense? And then I said to myself, we went through the pandemic. The pandemic gave me the most money I ever had in my life. I was getting money. I was getting money. I was getting money from the government. I was getting money from unemployment. I was getting money from the pandemic. I was making like 1,500 a week. Man,
Salute.
maybe more, maybe 1,700 a week for the whole pandemic, nonstop.
Yeah, so you you could invest that back in yourself.
Bro, I bought a studio, bro. Like there's a studio right behind, like right where my phone is being my computer's right there. I got a microphone right there. I got a whole
I did the same shit with this podcast. I made money off of quarantine, and I was able to fund it. And I like with Griselda, like I loved their music and I was a fan, but I knew I wanted to do this, and they started seeing me. So if I could pop out to events, they'd allow me go to the events with them. And then that started growing. And then people start paying attention. Like you have to pay, you have to pay yourself. Like, let me try to get the right word. Like you have to pay for yourself to be places, and that experience is what's going to get you farther. Not like I deserve the money right now, because it will come once you invest in yourself, like what your stories is.
Exactly. Yep, that's where it came from. Like I said, fuck it. I said I don't got nobody investing in me. Then now I have the finances to be able to invest in myself. I'm gonna go hard.
Yeah.
I went hard, and look what it created. It created a situation that in my mind, I never foreseen it. Like I never thought that was gonna happen. I never thought I was gonna end up me and his friend or being cool with him, and then him introducing me to his friend, and his friend liking me to the point where he want to invest in me and pay for a feature with Benny the Butcher. None of that.
But you also put in so many years since you were 15 that you were ready for that. People will say like whatever, it was chance, but you were ready for that opportunity when it came to you.
No, absolutely, absolutely. And my manager, since he just got to know me, he's seeing that as we go. Like the other day, I did 24 hours of peace show in Newark. It was a big with Queen Latifah. I mean,
That's dope.
and everybody, Rowdy Rebel, Fabio Foreign. I'm saying G Herbo. It was a big show, big stage, and I brought him on stage with me. my manager, and he never like seen me perform live. That was his first time to a big crowd, and he was like, "Yo, you killed that." I was like, "Bro, I've been doing this for years. Like I've been performing for years. Like I'm ready. Like
Yeah.
I'm a seasoned artist. I just didn't have the opportunity or the bag behind me."
What
Now,
made you want to give up in 2021? That was the like time that you were like, if it's not now, it's done.
my age, and I'm gonna keep it a buck. I invested a lot in this music shit my whole life. Studio time, beats, mix, master, videos. Nobody was giving. That's for my hard-earned work money. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I've been like, I sat back and I said, damn, if I would have never invested all this money, I would probably be a millionaire right now. If I would have saved all that money that I spent, I could have been a millionaire. And I said, I'm not getting no money, no nothing in return for my investment. This is stupid. Why am I continue doing it? I'm getting older and I'm watching my friends that don't rap, that got a regular 9 to 5 on Facebook posting, yeah, we're in Bahamas, we're in Jamaica, we're living life. And I'm sitting here just fucking recording songs, making music, not going nowhere, haven't been out the state. I'm not enjoying myself. I'm not doing nothing. So I'm like, my life, I'm soon I'm gonna be an old man. I'm like, what? I'm supposed to keep chasing a dream and not enjoy my life? I'm saying tomorrow isn't promised. So I'm like, man, fuck this music shit. This is my last year. I'm gonna give it my all. If nothing comes from this, I'm done with this shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna just live my life. I'm gonna go travel the world until
But
it's
you
time.
did want it in the back of your head because you did say, I'm going to give it my all. I really am going to give it this final push.
Yes, absolutely. No, I definitely want it, but it's just heartbreaking sometimes. I mean, especially the way the culture shift, and it's not like about. I'm a bar rapper, like substance and bars and concepts and delivery flows. That's what I'm about. But it changed. It changed, and it started doing the drill stuff and this stuff and that stuff. That's not my lane, and I felt like my lane was like nobody's gonna give me that opportunity. They're gonna be like, "Oh, you sound like a '90s rapper. Get out of here." Like, you know what I'm saying? But then Griselda came, and Benny the Butcher, and then 38 Special, my brother Ransom. Like all these people started pushing bars again. You feel me?
Yeah.
So in my mind, when they asked me about the feature, I was like, "Yo, Benny the Butcher," because that's my lane, that's my audience, that's what I do. I got bars, he got bars. Let's do that. And that's what came out. Perfect Rap Condition. I didn't even have a title for it. But Benny went in there and said that in the intro. He said, I'm in perfect rap condition. When he said that, I said, that's the title. I'm calling it Perfect Rap Condition. And that shit was crazy. He went in, killed it. I went in and embodied the shit. You know what I'm saying? And it was just like a perfect mesh. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and it was so he recorded first and then you record. Did you have the song like you knew he was going to be on it? How did it come together?
All right, now, this is where it's gonna get real. All right. So I had a whole that wasn't even a concept of the song. I had a concept, I had a hook. The song was called We're Really Outside. We really outside, really outside. Like I had one of them hooks. I had a different verse. I had a 16 with a hook. And I had it formatted perfectly. Benny in the booth writing this verse. He calls me, he's like, yo, come here. Let me hear your verse. So I let him hear the hook. I let him hear my verse. He's like, all right, bet. I left. Then he's like, all right, I'm ready. And he gave me hella bars. He didn't even give me 16. He just gave me a long ass verse. And I told the engineer, I'm like, bro, that's not 16. He's like, nah, Benny gave you more bars. It's way past 16. I'm like, oh, okay. So in my mind, I said, okay, he didn't fucked up the whole format. Not, I enjoy the fact that he gave me the bars
Yeah,
because
of course.
that's what I want. But at the same token, like it kind of threw the concept of my song off. So I said, okay, bet. So now I gotta go in too. Like fuck the hook, fuck it. We're gonna just go bars. And then I switch my verse up and I give them all bars so it can make sense. Cause before it was a concept. Now it's just
Yeah.
freestyle.
So
Like
did
just
you wrote that verse then?
half of it. Half of it, not the full thing. I had like a couple of bars already in my
Yeah.
head, and I had a couple of like bar lines already written in my phone. and then I fucking connected them together and tweaked it a little bit, and boom, 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 and then that's it.
And then you shot the video till 7 a.m.
Word.
Today's episode is sponsored by Om with Emily. Emily is a meditation and yoga teacher, as well as an astrology and tarot reader. She uses yoga and spirituality to help others reconnect with their true self. She offers in-person and virtual one-on-one sessions for all experience levels. Find her online at omwithemily.com. That's OM-WITH-EMILY.com, or on IG at om.with.emily. DM her on IG and mention Bucked Up, and she'll send you a free guided meditation. That's right, mention Bucked Up and she'll send you a free guided meditation. You can find her on IG at om.with.emily. Let's get back into it.
And then the funny thing is, I had more bars to it. I had wrote way more, but the beat cut off. So I was like, damn, it ended like that. And then like Jersey. I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna end it like that then. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Are those other bars ever gonna see a light of day? Are you gonna try to tweak them, or are those done?
I might use them for the remix with LBL. I only got 4 more bars.
Oh, okay. All right.
There's only 4 more bars.
And then how did the remix come around?
Oh, the remix. First of all, my brother LBL came home. I went to see him. My manager wanted to meet him, and he said, let's put some money in Albie's pocket. He just came home. He was like, let's break bread with him and try to see if we could do a remix for the Perfect Rap Condition with Benny the Butcher. And I was like, that wasn't even my idea, but that was his idea. And I was like, that's fire. Let's do it. I was like, my brother gonna do it. That's my brother.
Yeah.
And especially if you're giving him the bag, of course he's gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? That's family, and he's getting paid. Because usually he does things for me for free, because that's family. But out of respect, that's my brother. He just came home. He got kids. I told my manager, I'm like, bro, I don't want to ride that relationship for free right now because he just came home. So let's break bread with him. You know what I'm saying? Let's put some money in his pocket to show love. And let's do it like that. Let's just pay for the feature. And he was like, let's do it.
That's really good to have a manager like you do and to have a team, because that is important.
Nah, very important. I didn't see the importance of it until I knew the importance of it, but now I feel the difference than being alone and then having somebody that really believes in you, has money, and is really the push. You know what I'm saying? It's really going to go hard for you.
Well, it's like that friend that you had when you first started rapping. Like, you need that person who is pushing you to believe in you.
Exactly. Yep. And now we're here, brother. Now we got that joint. You know what I mean? It's getting played 7. DJ Bobby Trends plays it every Friday on Hot 97. DJ Drewski played it on Hot 97 on Sunday. You know what I mean? I sent it to DJ Premier. Hopefully he plays it on Shade 45. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Trying to get it out here to the DJs.
That's wild. You said you knew Premier and Rocket. I mean, those are 2 of the best producers ever.
Absolutely. Pete Rock, me and him, he threw me a beat. He produced a record for me. It's on all digital platforms. It's called what's the name of this damn song? Microphone Psychos. Yeah. So when you get a chance, check it out. It's produced by Pete Rock. Microphone Psychos.
Legend.
Yes, that's big bro. And it's an honor to be able to like talk to him. I got his phone number. I know I've been to his house. He's on my documentary. I also have a documentary coming out. It's actually done. I'm just trying to find how to get it on a certain platform. Like, I wanted to go to Netflix, but if I can't get that plug, I'll probably put it on Tubi. I don't know how to release it on YouTube just under my account where people could just purchase it to watch it for me. I don't know how to do that. So it was
I feel like YouTube would be YouTube's a good platform to get people to watch your stuff.
Yeah, no, it definitely is. But I just want to see, like, how could I gain revenue from that? With just off of monetization, that's it?
Yeah. I mean, like, for this podcast, I don't make that much money off of the streams of it, but I like make the money off the sponsors of it. Like YouTube YouTube, it's like music. It's like streaming music. It's like no one really makes the money off of the like streams anymore. It's what you do with it afterwards. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
Which is different. I mean, that when you started, it was completely different, right? It was about pushing mixtapes and selling like actual product instead of like streaming, like just putting out music to get streams.
Yeah, absolutely.
You think it's easier now, or was it easier back then?
For streaming purposes?
For to get your music seen, do you think it's better now or back then?
Oh, better now, way better now. Now you got, man, it's super way better now. Back then, it's like you had to go off word of mouth, mixtapes, hand to hand,
Yeah,
try to video on TV. That's it.
yeah,
Now it's like you go on YouTube. You could share it on Facebook, the whole video. You could share clips of the video on all social media platforms. Like it's way easier now in
yeah.
on my behalf. Like I
What
mean,
is
what
the
everybody knows that though. Like
No, I
it,
feel you. What is the documentary about? Like, is it just about your life? Is it about the process of
it's basically where are you going? I'm sorry.
all good?
I'm sorry. My album is called Success, and the documentary is called A Road to Success. So it's basically showing the grind on what it took for me to get to the point where I'm putting out an album called Success. Like basically the growth, the struggle, and all that. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I have so much footage. And I got Pete Rock on there. I got Clifton Powell because I do movies too. I'm an actor. So
Oh, do you?
yes, I got a couple of movies out on Tubi that you
Oh,
could
I
watch.
had no idea. Damn.
Yeah. The music opens the doors for everything.
Yeah.
It's
I
just a
study. Yeah. I've written scripts. I've acted. Yeah. I love that shit.
Yo, I love acting, brother. I love acting. But yeah, so that acting, I did a movie with Mano, Vado, Clifton Powell, Omar Gooding.
Really?
Yeah,
What's
Omar
that
Gooding.
movie?
It's called King of North. It's an indie, but it's filled with celebrities.
Who are you in it? What do you play?
I play myself, Papi Storz, because I spoke to the director. I got cool with the director. I'm like, listen, I'm trying to promote my brand, my name. You know, I'm an artist. So as a rapper, I want to be the rapper in the movie. I want to be Papi Storz. I had this all in the movie, like different colors, different clothes. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
said my slogan in because I sometimes I could throw in little ad libs like while I'm talking, like that's not on the script. And I was like, you see him. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
get your shit out there. That's dope as hell though.
yeah, branding. Hell yeah, everything's branding. Like I'm a businessman at the end of the day. Now that I'm older, I learned the business. So it's
Yeah.
all about branding.
Well,
That's
because it's so much. There's like two steps to it. There's getting the fan base, which is almost easier than creating a business from the fan base. Like
word.
it's easier to get people to see your stuff than to like make a business out of it and actually make money from it.
Nah, absolutely. Yeah, man. So that opened the doors for me to, do the acting and meet guys like Clifton Powell and Omar Gooding. Come to find out Omar Gooding raps. So he ended up doing a song with me. I got a song with Omar Gooding.
Oh, that's dope.
That's super dope. Super dope. And
That's
he could rap.
crazy. I had no idea.
Yeah, man. I got it on my SoundCloud. I actually can I'll send it to you so you can
Yeah,
check.
send that to me.
Yeah,
When's your
man.
next? Do you have like, so you have the documentary. Do you have plans for like another album? Or are you giving it a little bit? Or are you doing singles?
I think I'm just gonna be doing singles right now to catch the, you know what I mean? Keep the momentum going. You know what I'm saying? We rocking the Benny the Butcher joint. After that, Fat Follow with the Fat Boy song. After that, we do the remix with Al Be Al. And after that, who knows? He already asked me who I want to do a song with next. I said Jadakiss. So
Who
either I
else
go
do you want to work with?
Millie's, white boy from Boston. He's
Yeah,
cool.
of course, Massachusetts. That's where
Yeah,
I am right now. Shout out Millie's.
yeah, he's nice, bro.
Nice as hell.
I
Yeah.
fuck with him. I met him. I actually met him. I was
You
at a
know
video.
OT the real?
OT the real, yeah.
Yeah, he's killing it too.
I know him, but I know who he is. I know of him. Like I never met him, but he's. I
Dope.
mean, I like a song with Mozzie. I don't know if you know who Mozzie is.
Ozzy's one of my favorites.
Yeah,
Isn't he
man.
going in for like a year? I think I saw that.
Word?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
on some gun shit. He's going in for like a year. Yeah.
Oh shit! I didn't even know
No,
that.
I saw Mozzie and there was only like 20 people in the audience. This was a couple years before COVID. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, he's honestly one of the best. Like, Mozzie's one of the best. I love that. Yeah.
But I want to do something with Mozzie, Millie's, Kiss, and 38 Special. That's one of my guys. Like, I might do something with Vado. Vado's my brother. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with Vado. He's very dope and very underrated too.
Amazing. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying those are the type of guys I want to do music with. That's it. That's my bucket list. That's it.
Do you want to put out an album, like a reggaeton album? Or do you?
Oh, that's a good question. I was thinking about it. I actually have the cover and everything because that was my goal.
Do you?
Not an album, like an EP. Like I was gonna put out songs.
Yeah.
Right now I got 2. I got more songs, but it's like the ones that I'm really gonna push is these 2 that I got right now, and then I might slowly but surely put out the EP. You know what I mean, once I collect enough records, that's dope.
Yeah. Well, that's dope as hell, man.
Yeah, man. I mean, listen, man. You got one life to live. You got the talent to do it. Why not do it? Why not hit all avenues that push your talent to the limit, man? Keep going.
Well, that's the mindset you have where it's like, all right, if it doesn't work now, I'm gonna give up. Like that's the kind of the mindset you have to make it, where you're like, it's either this or nothing. Like you have to like give it your all. And that's awesome that you found that path instead of giving up, because shit, look at what's happened since then.
Yeah, I know, bro. It's amazing. It's a high that's like crazy, bro. I'm just I'm running off of adrenaline right now, and like, I can't believe it. Like, I'm on go 100%.
Man, I really do appreciate you doing this podcast too. It was awesome getting to talk.
No, absolutely, man. I appreciate you for having me. This is dope. I can't wait till when you release it so I can share it.
Yeah, I'll let you know when I release it. It'll probably be in like a week or 2. I have a couple backed up.
Nah, that's perfect because right now we're having a little difficulty on the release of the actual song on all digital platforms. So that's why we only have the video out. But hopefully by that time it should be.
Oh, I bet it'll line up perfectly. And then when you release the documentary, I'll promote that too. Let me know.
Perfect, brother. I appreciate you 100%. Like, shout out to all your viewers and followers that's going to be tuned in. Follow me on Instagram, Papi Storz, PAPISTORZ. He's going to tag it in the description and the link. All the things we got going on.
Yes.
Boy, man, appreciate you, my brother.
Salute, man. Thank you for coming on.
Yes, sir. You see him.
Peace, bro.
Yeah. Hey,